in high school I was a safety. Um, and then I dabbled with the running back position. And so I chose to walk on at Fresno State, and I thought the smart route would be linebacker. And it was at first it was inside linebacker, but that position they had a lot of guys that they recruited, a lot of scholarship guys. And then they tried to move me to outside backer, but the way the defense worked, you got to be a bigger guy. You're kind of like more of a defensive end linebacker type
Yeah.
guy, or you're a safety, like a speed backer, which I'd never fit any of those categories. I was more of like a linebacker, so I was like kind of already out of position. And then all of our running backs got hurt that season, and they were like, "Let's put this guy in, let's see what happens." And so against Hawaii, they put me in. I was prepared for one carry because they only give me one play. I was like, okay, I mean, this is inside zone. They just hand me the ball, I just do whatever. And we ended up running that one play 18 times in the first half.
Yeah.
And I got 99 yards. And then on the first play of the second half, I cramped up because I wasn't practicing all year. I was just trying to get big for next year. And so I was like, I wasn't in the shape that I was supposed to be in, especially for a running back. So it was cool how it happened, but I'm still kind of salty that I didn't get the 100 yards on my first game of playing running back in college, but it is what it is. And then ever since then, they kept me there. So
Yeah, you played was it I did some research obviously. You played 12 games as a freshman, right?
yeah,
Is that
so
what they said?
I was
Okay, yeah.
one of four. Yeah, I was one of four freshmen that got to travel with the team. I started on special teams. I knew that was going to get my foot in the door, just to make the team. So I was just doing kickoff and kickoff return, special teams type stuff. And then I got in on garbage time. Either we were winning or we were losing bad. In this case, we were 1-11, so we were always getting destroyed that my freshman year. Um, but yeah, no, I was playing special teams, and so yeah, I played in every game my freshman year. I was one of four that got to travel with the team.
That's kind of like maybe one of the unfortunate things about football is like you need time in order to get better at something, but it's like
Yeah.
you can't necessarily get all those live reps like you would if you were doing like
Mhm.
wrestling or something else. It's
Yes.
like
Great
you
point.
need those other guys kind of to play.
Great point. And that's what kind of like bit me in the butt with the NFL situation because I never played fullback. And so now I'm competing with this 8-time Pro Bowler, and he's played like tight end, fullback, pretty much. I wouldn't say his whole life because he kind of took my route too, but in college, which is that's an important time to develop in football. Kind of when you get to the NFL, it's already you are who you are, and
Yeah.
so there's not much. You don't get very many reps, and so I couldn't adapt in that short amount of time. It's hard to admit, but it is what it is. I never played fullback, and I did the best I could. But I mean, when you're competing against a guy that's 8-time Pro Bowler at the fullback position, and he kind of played that position in college as well. It's hard learning that fast.